All right, good morning, everyone. Let me set this up really quick. Okay, cool. All right, let's look at NASDAQ on the daily. We're at this bottom of this range that we've been in for a couple days. Actually, for what is this? A couple weeks. It's been over a month in this range. Now we're at the bottom of the range. So we'll see if we go bullish and we come back inside of the range, or if this continues bearish and it breaks the range. Let's see. We have this daily demand zone down here. This could be a good target for price. We'll see. We'll see. On the 4-hour time frame, okay, this was on Wednesday. We have a couple 4-hour zones. I don't think I'm going to mark all of them because most of them are far away. But I do want to see if there's some back here. Okay, there's not. Oh, there is. This 4-hour right here. This could also be a good target for price if the shorts continue. It is far away from price though. Let's go down to the 3-hour. We got this 3-hour demand zone. It's a, I mean, it's an alright zone. It's just far away from price. So I don't think, yeah, 2% away. That's crazy. Most likely we'll take a trade from that. This is the 2-hour zone I was looking at yesterday, which, see, I was gonna say it seems like we were bouncing off of it. It doesn't. It looks like we're breaking right past it. For a second it did, but nope. It's going lower. Let's see if we can find more zones. Honestly though, I'm glad the market is going down. I'm glad we're getting far away from all-time highs. Not gonna lie. I'm loving it. The price action has been a little bit weird though. It hasn't been the best. It's alright though. Okay, this is a good 1-hour zone. I mean, it's not too hopeful because far away from price. And then this area here is a bit awkward because like it could be zone on other time frames, but it's awkward because it's an opening candle, so it has like a gap. I'm pretty sure I also don't have any kind of good zones close to price. So I was looking at the markets not too long ago, kind of looking at what zones I'll have, and there wasn't really any good ones that were close to price. So, which isn't bad. Like, we might have to do what I think we did on Wednesday which was just kind of wait for the market to create a zone and then take the trade from there. But we'll see. Prices taken out June low. That makes me want to look at the monthly chart. I'll probably look at it in a second. Okay, this could be a 45-minute. I know we have a couple 45-minute zones. I know there's some back here. Yeah, we got this one. A lot of zones down here, which is all right. I just want a zone that's close to price. This is what I'm talking about here. Like, if it wasn't for this weird gap, I would call it zone. But it has a gap. So I'm not sure. Maybe I should mark it. See how it looks on the 30-minute. I'm pretty sure on the 30-minute time frame you can see the gap. Kind of. It's right here. I'm probably gonna mark out the gap on the smaller time frame. That way I know exactly where the gap is. Could be a good area for the market to tap into, maybe even fill. Yeah. Okay, this is a good 15-minute zone. Oh, dog's going crazy. I think FedEx is here dropping off a package that we need to sign. Market collapse hard because of the war efforts and heavy tech sell off. Yes, is looking bearish and could continue. Yeah, I mean, it has to actually could keep selling off, which will be impressive because it already sold off quite a bit, during the overnight session. Or it could be choppy, or it could reverse. I guess three things that could happen. Okay, here's this gap I was talking about. I'm gonna mark it orange. Cool. Yeah, I think this is it for the zones. Let's see. Okay, I'll mark out this 10-minute. Whoops. This is a tiny 5-minute zone. Let me zoom out and see potentially what would be the best zone. I mean, I think it'd be down here at this 45-minute and this gap down here. So we have bounced off from here. Right here. Hmm. Let's see how this 15-minute looks. Oh shit, we got 4 minutes. Okay, I mean, it's all right. It's all right. We'll see. We'll see how it opens up. I did want to look at the overnight session because it looks like it's down quite a bit. It literally went straight down. Yeah, it's already down 2% basically from the overnight session, which if it keeps going down, I think it'll be impressive. It'll probably be like this Friday here. Oh, it is Friday. Okay, I got too excited. Um, no, it's Friday, so could be another nasty Friday sell off like it was over here. This day was down 5%. And like that was crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like if today actually keeps going down, it'll be crazy. But we'll see. We will see. I wanted to check the monthly thing. Oh, okay. I see what you mean here. This wick here. Cool. Okay, it's also a monthly gap. I mean, I don't trade gaps, but they're always good to see. I do want to mark out this wick here just so I know where it is. All right. And then I also want to check news. I mean, I don't think there's any high impact news today. We'll see. Oh, there is 10 a.m. High impact news. And then it says there was 8:30 high impact news. Yeah, but it wasn't nothing crazy. For NASDAQ, let's see this Trump tracker. Okay, cool. It's not crazy. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to check. We got 40 seconds here for market open. Seems like it's going straight down to this gap. We'll see. And I also didn't mark out US 30 because, I mean, I haven't traded it in, I think it's weeks at this point. Yeah, I've really been focused on NASDAQ. Same BS last Friday. Shit, I don't even remember last Friday. What was it? Let me see. Oh yeah, I can't really tell much from last Friday, but it kind of looks like it had a slow start, and then later in the day we saw a bigger move. I feel like the whole week has kind of been like that, where it has a slow start and then after a while it picks up. All right, well, here's market open. I do have a big area here of no trades, so we'll see where it wants to go. Where's VWAP? Okay. We haven't touched VWAP in over 12 hours. So I won't be surprised if we touch it soon. Or maybe even get close to it. Could definitely see NQ stalling if ES June low is so far away. NQ is super close, just hovering above it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if NQ is slow. Because a pretty big move already happened. But we'll see. I mean, it also seems like mm, okay, I was gonna say it seems like there's a lot of volume during pre-market, but it's nothing crazy. Like it seems normal. And even though it has been ranging, I mean it's a pretty big range. 250 point range, basically. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I just feel like on days like this where the overnight sessions sold off a lot, it excites a lot of people. Like, oh my gosh, we moved this much overnight. They think it's gonna be a crazy market, and then it's like the opposite. I think it's very rare for the market to sell off like this, and then it continues even lower, even crazier during New York Open. But like, it definitely could happen, if it has a reason to. Just gotta wait and see. How big is this? Okay, yeah, pretty normal. Over 100 point range already, which is good. Good volume. I'm waiting to see how it reacts down here at this gap, at this wick, and at this 45-minute demand zone, which we have bounced off from. Oh, this is that 45 minutes zone, which is weird because it has the gap. I'm gonna treat it like a normal zone though. Okay, we have tapped the gap. Or sorry, the zone. So now I'm definitely looking for a trade. I'd really only go short on this if I start to see it close below the 500s. Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, this definitely might continue. Let me fix this. Okay, cool. Okay, I was thinking longs if we get above this 1 minute wick. Let's see. Okay, no, that did not get above the zone. The 1 minute wick. This went straight down. Yeah, I'm really only taking longs if we get above all the way up here, the 580s. Other than that, though, if I see a close below 506, 509, then I'll probably short it with a wide stop for sure. 2 more minutes for this 5 minute candle. Oh yeah, I mean we're pushing below this 50% line, but we still haven't really seen a close. I want to see a good close. Okay, this is a good candle close. It's gonna be the 5 minute candle close. Usually I'd definitely short this right away after seeing this 1 minute close, but usually that'd be if like the next area of interest would be like down here. But in this case, it's right there. So let's see. There also just hasn't been like a retest either. Yeah, if we get back up here and then go back down, definitely short it, thinking we're gonna go lower. If we get back above these 500s, then I'd be thinking longs. Okay, I mean, so far we're rejecting this area, which makes me think we're gonna go even lower. All right, I'm gonna try shorts here. Put my stop loss at this 5 minute wick, which is a wide stop, but I did size down. Now I'd want to see this get below 430, and the dogs are going crazy. Hopefully, you guys can't hear it. You probably could, though. You probably could. I'm gonna go for 100 points. Um, I think we could hit 100 points only if we close below 430. So let's see. This is also gonna be the 15-minute candle close. So I definitely want to see this candle, this 15-minute candle close below 430, which closes in about a minute. I'm also gonna tighten up stop above this 1 minute wick. Only cause I really would go I would be thinking longs if we get above it. That's the only reason. Yeah, and this is a huge wick. Okay, I mean the 15-minute candle did close below 430. So I wouldn't want to see a huge pullback. I'd want to see this continue lower. I feel like the pullback already happened here. Okay, if I get stopped, I could still be right with the shorts. It's not the best stop, but it will be a small loss if I do get stopped. Okay, I got stopped. Small loss. What was that? Yeah, that was a little bit less than what I usually risk. I could still be right with the shorts, but I'm trying to see if this is a pullback or like the actual reversal. Which for me, I'd be thinking it'll actually reverse if we end up getting back above the 500s. If that happens, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, longs are still here to stay. Let's see. Yeah, this 1 hour seems like it's bouncing, but let's see. See how this 5 minute closes. I'm not gonna lie, usually I would take another short here, but I'm trying to wait and see. Trying to be more patient. I don't want to get faked out. And I also don't want it to start chopping up or something like that. I'm glad I did tighten the stop loss because I would have gotten stopped out for sure. All right, I'm gonna try longs here. Breaking structure on the 5 minute. Put my stop at 476. Cool. If this is a clean bounce, I would expect it to come up to VWAP. So I do like where the take profit is. This looks like a 5 minute supply zone up here. Oh yeah, we are at this 5 minute supply zone. Could be good take profit, but I do want to see us kind of get up to VWAP. That's what I think could happen. Got 5 more minutes for 10 a.m. All right, I'm gonna start trailing this on the 1 minute time frame. We're pretty close to TP though. All right, I'm gonna trail this a bit tighter here. Okay, nice. I tried taking profit, didn't work. Okay, I'll actually trail it tight here if it lets me. Okay, cool. I'm out of that. 120-point trade after a 26-point loss. Pretty clean. Okay. Yeah, honestly, with this 15-minute candle closing the way it did, I thought it would continue lower until we got above the 500s. Then I was like, okay, this is not going to go lower. I mean, another reason for that was just simply looking at the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour looked like clean bounce. I mean, it had a wick down here, so I was like, yeah, this is not going to go lower. Right now, I'm thinking it could get up to VWAP. Simply just because we haven't tapped it in over 12 hours. That's my only reason to why I think we're gonna tap VWAP. I could be wrong though. We'll see. I'm gonna stick around and see if that happens. Clean trade, no drawdown, no pullback at all. Like at all. This is going straight up. If you see a crazy move down, you could see another crazy move up. I think that used to be my issue. Especially last year, I'd go for a lot of breakout trades, and it caused me to lose a bunch of trades because I'd always be going for a breakout, and like I don't know, I wouldn't really be open to taking reversals like these. Now though is different. I've definitely learned, definitely gotten a bit better at that. I want to see if it taps VWAP. I mean, we're pretty close. The only thing stopping it is maybe the opening range. But I mean, once we get above that, VWAP's right there. 5 minute candle close above this 5 minute supply zone equals bullish. Look at where VWAP is as well. It's right at this 15-minute supply zone. This is a clean trade. Right now, it's at the opening range. So we'll see if it gets above that. Okay, and there's VWAP. Okay, I don't want to say every time, but like, damn, that VWAP touch. It's like, and I say this a couple times. I've said it a lot. It's like if we haven't tapped VWAP in over, I don't know, 8 to 10 hours, most likely New York Open is gonna tap it. And I'm pretty sure I said that this morning. But you know, I did take shorts because we were breaking below this zone, and we did retest it as well. This is the main reason why I took short here was this retest. I saw that and I was like, okay, maybe it'll actually go lower. Wow. It did, but then the 15-minute candle closed and it completely reversed. I I also tightened up stop loss. My original stop loss was wide, but I decided to tighten it because I was thinking if we got above this 1 minute wick that the longs would continue. And it literally did. Like right from there. I mean, it wasn't the bottom, but it was a good entry for longs. Now what's happening? Okay, this is getting above VWAP, yeah. It does look like a, I guess, like a reversal sweep, like some people were saying in the chat, taking June's lows and then boom, there it is. We'll see that. I'm definitely interested to see how this daily candle closes. Because it is the bottom of the range. Someone said losses gets in buys, gets lucky. Then I guess I made my own luck, right? Because I took the trade. Like, what? Bro, what? But okay, the main reason I got another buy was not only because we were getting above this zone, and I literally said it multiple times. I was like, if we get above the 500s, then I'm flipping bullish. One thing about my trading, I could be bearish, and the next minute I can be bullish. Like it happens very quickly. That's why, yes, I do take shorts and I do take longs back to back because I see the signs and then I take it. But nothing. I mean, the main another reason was this 5 minute wick break. We were breaking structure on the 5 minute, so I was like, yeah, longs are coming in. Now, usually I would wait for some sort of 1 minute candle close to potentially close above, like, I don't know, this 50% line, but there was just too many reasons to go long. Too many. So I took it. It was a very clean reversal. And it's funny because it happened right at the 15-minute open. Which, like I said, I was thinking the shorts would continue after I saw this 15-minute close below 430. But then I also said if we get above the 500s, then I'm not being bearish anymore. Again, because we're getting above the zone. And another confluence was VWAP as well. Like there was just so many confluences to taking longs, even after the aggressive sell off, and even after I took the short. Like as a scalper, you're gonna take trades back to back and you're gonna switch biases back to back. Like it happens quickly, especially when you're trading NASDAQ. I mean, you guys know how NASDAQ moves. It's crazy. It moves quick. It flips quick. Damn, that was a good trade, I'm not gonna lie. And it you know was good too that I have my reasons for taking longs and you probably have completely different reasons for taking longs. But that's the great thing about trading is you could be different and you still be successful with it. But as long as you understand your own trading and your own reasons to why you take your trades, that's all that matters. I would say. That's why I don't like reading the chat when I trade because I want it to be my thinking, not anyone else's. If I take a loss, I want it to be my fault, not the chats or something like that. I mean, even if I read the chat, it'd still be my fault. But yeah, one thing about trading is accountability. It's on you at the end of the day. There is no excuse. Wow, this is still going up. 1,000 ticks. It looks like it's really getting above VWAP as well. Right now, it's at this tiny 5 minute zone, which we did reject earlier, but I mean, if it's actually going to be bullish, then most likely it'll continue. Oh, I just noticed too, that was the 10 a.m. candle. That big 1 minute candle was 10 a.m., which there was high impact news at 10 a.m. Also, if I ended up missing this long, another entry could have been right here after we got above this 5 minute supply zone. This could have been another good entry. And surprisingly it would have played out pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, my stop loss or sorry, my take profit could have been another entry for the longs. what did US 30 do? Let's see. Oh, US 30 went straight up ever since the open. That's pretty wow. Okay. US 30 is pretty good. What did it bounce off from? Let me see. Let me see if I would have been able to take this. Let's see. Okay. Potentially. I mean, off this 3 hour demand zone. Yeah. Damn. Wow. I think this is the cleanest I've seen US 30 in a while. 600 points straight up. What did ES do? I know a couple of people are looking at it. I'm Some people are looking at oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say some people are looking at it taking June's lows, but that never mind, that's far. Yeah, the buying came in way better than the sells on ES. I think the buying was way more clear on ES. Like it barely sold off in the beginning. Where Nasdaq sold off 1,000 points, or sorry, 1,000 ticks. It was aggressive sell off. I mean, even I took the shorts, and it was great. I mean, it wasn't a horrible trade. It was around 50 points, but then it reversed. Good thing I timed up stop. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how this daily candle closes because it is the bottom of the range. Saw a great setup play out on Nasdaq, but the setup was too big, so I didn't take it. Didn't want to potentially give my profits away for the week. Yeah, I mean it's a Friday as well. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Someone said both sides of the market wins every day. That's the beauty of trading. It's just you versus you. That is like trading is like real life. Like there's different cultures, different people, right? Well, trading is different type of people, different type of strategies, different ways of viewing the market. If you ask your friend, your trading friend, and they won today and you won today, you could take shorts and they could have taken longs, and both of you still would have been right. Yeah, I think honestly, I think today was pretty predictable. Even though I did take that small loss, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I took the short because it looked like it was gonna continue. But I also was a bit hesitant on taking the shorts at first. Technically, I could have taken a earlier entry. I mean, I still wouldn't have hit full TP, but it would have been better. But yeah, I was hesitant on taking the shorts because, again, usually I have my next zone like down here, and then I just target that. But for this case, the next one was boom right there. So in order for this to play out, it needed to break past the zone, which I thought it did because we did have candles closing below it. But yeah, it had zero continuation. I also think the main factor to like kind of predicting longs was the overnight session. Like usually if it sells off this much, it's pretty rare that it continues during New York Open. Because again, like that'll be a crazy day if it actually continues. Like we talked about earlier, this on this last Friday here, that was 5%. That was a crazy day. Everyone was talking about it. So that's why I was like, yeah, if the shorts continue, that'll be crazy. That'll be impressive. Still above VWAP. NQ took out the June 9th low. I don't know what ES is doing. Maybe ES bounced off of a zone, probably. Or support and resistance. Maybe. I mean, yeah, it looks very similar to NASDAQ, except it's not a monthly low. And it didn't take the low as well. Let me see. Let me see what I would have done on ES. I barely look at ES. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Maybe this 1 hour. Mm, it's not that clean. I mean, if I was trading ES, most likely I would have taken the short. Kind of like how I did on NASDAQ. And then I would have found out quickly that I was wrong. Let's see if there was another zone. Oh, this is another 1 hour zone. That's the one it looks like we bounced off from. Yeah. Cool. This has probably been one of my best weeks yet, which is crazy because I've seen a lot of people complaining about the recent price action during New York Open, but it's like the way I see it this month, there's been a lot of reversals. Even yesterday, I took a loss yesterday. I forgot what I traded yesterday. Yesterday, I got chopped. I got chopped up yesterday. But like, if you look at the price action, it was a lot of reversals. You know, a lot of going back inside of the range, kind of the same as today. And the whole week has been reversals. If if myself from maybe 2 years ago, maybe last year traded this, I would have been taking loss after loss because I would have been going for breakout trades back to back. Now that I'm more open to reversals, I've been trading way better. How do you keep confidence on a losing streak? Damn, losing streaks are tough because it's like you start to overthink it and then you're in your head, like, damn, can I trade anymore? Most of the time, I mean, there's a couple reasons to why you're on a losing streak. Maybe the market is shifting. Like the last losing streak I had was when the market was at all time highs. I was struggling and I was also traveling. So there's just so many reasons to why I was on a losing streak. Yeah, the best thing, look at all your wins that you've taken. Like you definitely could trade, you definitely know what you're doing. Look at the recent losses that you've taken, maybe see what you could have done differently. But that only works if you're trading a strategy, if you're trading a specific way all the time. If you're, changing things or you don't have a specific way of doing it, then it's going to be pointless, right? Because you're kind of randomly placing trades on a long term view of it. Yeah, and I think losing streaks are necessary as well. Because imagine you're winning all the time. Then you're gonna get too confident and If you're too confident with trading, it just leads to bad things. Your ego's gonna get too big. You're probably gonna start upping size, and then the losses are gonna start to feel way too big. Like a losing streak humbles you. And it should open your eyes up to. All right, that was it for me. Today was a pretty good week. I can't lie. Last week was pretty good as well. Um, and if you're struggling, honestly, it might be because you're taking more breakout trades. Try to look for more reversal trades, and it might help. We're halfway through the month, and most likely all of my trades have been reversed. Like all the good trades have been reversals, just like this one right here. We'll see how the next half of the month goes. I think it'll be the same, but it could change. I mean, who knows what could happen with, the Iran war and what else is there? The AI companies, you never know. Things could change fast. So you do have to be aware of it. Yeah, the only bad day I had was yesterday. And now that I think about it, I was looking for reversals at first. I took two reversal trades yesterday, got stopped out. Then I went for a breakout trade and it was fine. But then it completely reversed. So then I was like, damn. Yeah, today was good. Today was pretty clean. Very clean. With this leg down, with the leg up, like it's straight down, straight up. Okay, I'm getting too hyped up. What if we long now? I mean, I don't know. If you have a reason to long and it's a real reason, then take it. If you're following your plan, it definitely could go straight up. But I just feel like after the first hour of market open, most of the time it slows down a bit. So it's a bit harder to get like, the cleanest entries. But I don't know. I really can't tell you because my A plus setup already showed up. So it's like, I can't really help you. I wouldn't take anything if it was up to me, right? Because the setup already kind of showed up. Like, and I always like to say I'm good at predicting maybe 15 minutes of the market, but like anything other than that, I'm not good at. I'm only good at, one or two things. The first 30 minutes of market open. That's really what I'm good at. And that's it. Shout out to the hater that said you got lucky, then that you revenge traded. Yeah, I could definitely see why it seems like I revenge traded. And I get that comment a lot. But it's also like I'm a scalper. So scalping is fast. You do get in and out of the market. So it does seem like I revenge trade sometimes, but I mean all the trades that I take, I try to have a reason to why I take it. Right? Like with the short here, I didn't necessarily want to take the short, but after I saw this retest here, I was like, "Oh, we're going to go lower." And we did until we didn't. So once I saw that we're kind of bouncing off of here, then I waited for us to really get above the 500s. Then I placed a trade. Yeah, like it wasn't really a back to back, but I do see why they would say that. I get that comment all the time. But like I do get in and out of trades. That's just how it is. How do you get the confidence to start trading live? Like live on YouTube? You just do it. The first time I went live on YouTube, I was nervous. And it was a bad week as well. I remember my first week of streaming on YouTube, it was like loss after loss. And I remember as well, I even kind of tried changing my not strategy, but the way that I trade. I changed it for some reason that first week. And then after that, um my girlfriend told me, she was like, "You don't even trade like that. Like, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Damn, she's right. Why would I change my strategy like that?" Not strategy, but the thing I was doing, I was having a tighter stop loss than usual, which I never did. And when she told me, I was like, "Yeah, why would I change that if that's not what I do?" And then I changed it, and the next week was perfect. But like, if you want to start social media or YouTube or whatever it is, you're not gonna feel ready. Like, you're just not. That's why you gotta start though. You know, like, you're never gonna feel ready. You're always gonna tell yourself something like, "Oh, I don't look good enough." "Oh, I gotta get better." No, there's always gonna be something. So you just gotta tell yourself, "Let me just do it. Let me just start now." For videos you record on your computer, then upload. Yes. What if someone said, "What if I slept through the first 30 minutes of market and now I got FOMO?" I, it's funny because I've spoken to a trader that struggles with oversleeping, and I don't want to tell you, early bird gets the worm, but like that is the case, you know. But then it also depends on like what time frame are you best at trading. If it's the first hour of market open, then you have to be up for that time. And I don't want to say there's no excuse, but like if you really want it, you should wake up for it. And I like to talk about myself and my experiences. Guys, I used to trade with 2 hours of sleep every day. I used to work overnight shifts. I'd get home at 7 a.m. I'd take a 2-hour nap, maybe even less, and then I'd wake up straight to the charts. I wouldn't even brush my teeth. Like, I wouldn't even brush my teeth. I'd just get up, boom, on the charts. I'd get up as if I was already making money from trading. And I was taking loss after loss after loss at that time. Yeah, I'd still show up. I wanted it that bad. Like, if you really want something, you're gonna do it, or you'll make it work somehow. And I don't want to sound like Andrew Tate or something, but like, it's true. You guys ever heard of like, a girl saying like, "Oh, if your boyfriend wanted to, he would." you know, it's the same thing with trading. You gotta sacrifice something. Yeah. Yes. I had to sacrifice sleep. And something else too, like you have to see that vision as well. You have to see yourself succeeding before anyone else does. I saw myself as, I don't know, let's say a YouTuber before anyone else did. Like, you have to see it yourself. You're gonna have haters, you're gonna have people that clown you. It don't matter, right? It's what you think matters. If Nasdaq wanted to give me a win, she would. That's funny. Hey, she would. She would. If you're patient with her. No, I'm kidding. No, but it's true. When is your Hawaii trip? It's literally in 31 days. We leave on the 18th. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to stream over there cuz if I do stream, it'll be at 3 a.m. And damn, I'd have to set up. I don't even. It really depends on the Airbnb as well. Like if it has, I'm pretty sure it has a desk. I'll make it work. I know if I don't stream it, I'll record it because guess what? It could count as a business expense if I make content there. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I don't know. Having a LLC, you don't have to worry about taxes. You literally don't. 'Cause almost everything could be a business expense somehow. Like the Airbnb, if you get an Airbnb and I don't know, let's say your business is making content or whatever, if you're recording it and like, you use it for content, it's a business expense. That's probably why you see a lot of people on social media making videos in their nice Airbnb because it's a business expense, technically, if they record. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I trade under a LLC for sure. But you know what? Even if you, okay, don't quote me on this. I'm not 100% sure, but if it's a 1099, I'm pretty sure you could still count things as an expense without having an LLC. Yeah. But shit, I would say the best loophole is damn living in Dubai or Puerto Rico. I feel like eventually that's gonna need to happen somehow. I started content, just been live streaming right now, but working on my first video. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'd say if you're trying to grow, okay, if you're trying to grow on social media, obviously grind it, but like take advantage of the short form content. That's something I never really did in the beginning. In the beginning, I was focused on just YouTube. Then I got Instagram and I saw this world of short form content and TikTok as well. Like you'll get more traction with short form content, but you'll also get like not less qualified viewers, but just like more trolls on TikTok and maybe, Instagram cuz they'll only see like 30 seconds of you, you know? So it's like they're kind of judging a book by its cover, based off of a 30-second video. But like you'll get more eyeballs. And then with YouTube, the first thing I did, I remember I was posting every single day. And I think I did that for like 30 days. And then I got like my first 1,000 subscribers and stuff. But what really pushed me on YouTube was the payout videos. Because who doesn't want to see that? I want to get the hang of it right now. But yeah, short form content for sure. Still even figuring out live streaming. Yeah, live stream with OBS. Just watch a YouTube video on how to do it and then boom. It's pretty simple. And then yeah. You'll be pretty nervous the first time. But then after that, it's just like, I'm just talking to myself here, you know? You'll get good at it. That's funny. What do you think about 25K accounts? I think they're good. You know, I actually got my first 10K payout. Okay, I never got the payout. It was fast track trading. But I qualified for my first 10K payout with 7 25K accounts. Yup. 25K accounts. And what that showed me, it really showed me to use micros, like actually. You know, because with the 50K account, you could use micros, but then it's so easy to, let me just slap on all these contracts. With a 25K account, is way tighter, so you have to keep it small. I like 25K accounts for beginners because it shows you, how to risk $1 to make $3. Like it forces you to really tighten up risk. I like it. I like 25K accounts. My friends and family joined, but even with no one on the stream, I just ask if people are there. No, that's funny. Um, Try to maybe even clip your stream or just clip moments of the stream where I don't know you're talking. Or like if you're not getting much traction on the live streams, um make long form videos, about a certain topic or your strategy, or how you've gotten a certain payout or something. Like you never know who'll be interested until you try. But yeah, another thing, you're never going to be actually ready. Like on my first video, I was not ready at all. It's bad. Oh my gosh, it's bad. Actually, I should really delete that first video because it's embarrassing. But I'm gonna keep it there so you guys can see how far I've gotten. Like I literally wasn't ready to talk to the camera. Like I hate you guys know when your mom wants to take a photo of you or the family wants to take a photo of you. Yeah, I never liked the camera at all. But like I've always wanted to be a YouTuber somehow. So I just went for it. I'm working on my first one, been recording every day this week where I work, and if I take trades, I screen record my phone with the audio and talk and show them the trades. Yeah, that's cool. You could also do see I like that because you could also do um a video about you trading at work. I know someone, he's probably not in here. His name's Felix. And he's a construction worker. And like on Instagram, he'll post him on the construction site trading. And I'm like, bro, you have to post this. Like, you know how much people would watch that? No, yeah, Felix is crazy. He he literally works at a construction site, like digging holes and stuff, and he trades on his phone. And he's good too. But yeah, trading at your job is so relatable because a lot of people do it. So a lot of people would be willing to watch your video because they're I'm stuttering. They're gonna relate to it. I drive trucks and merchandise and barely have time at home to trade unless I'm off. Yeah, record that. I know a couple truck drivers that are traders. Yeah, I think a lot of people would watch it. Shit, I'd even watch it. You know what? You're trading on a truck? Like what? Let me see what this is about. In the thumbnail, it could be, I don't know, you in the truck, you're trading. It could be something simple. Or it could be even like a day in the life of a truck driver trading. A lot of people would watch that. Even I would. But all right, guys, that was it for me. It's been an hour into market open, and you could see the market slowing down on the 1 minute at least. On the 5 minute as well. We're moving kind of sideways here. It looks pretty clean though. That first hour of price action was very clean. But I'll see you guys on Monday, the 20th. Wow, next week. That's crazy. July's basically over. Next week is huge for me. All my brothers are gonna come over. We have a lot of family coming over, but my brothers are coming over. I got one in New Mexico and another in Minnesota, and we're all gonna be here celebrating my dad's 50th. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun next week. But all right, I'll see you guys on Monday. And I don't know, don't be on the charts all day. I mean, it's kind of slowing down, but we'll see. Hopefully, you caught your move already.